Good morning, everyone. Gwendolyn, I think your mic is. Let me fix something. I see the problem. Oh, yes. Unplug your mic or unmute yourself. There you are.
Hi.
Yay!
Some sort of technical difficulty.
Of course, there's got to be.
Uh, well, what a way to start the day out with a laugh, right? When I
Yes, an awesome laugh, a great connection. All the fun stuff that goes on.
Yes.
Yes. So, why are we here? Why have you summoned me this ungodliest hour?
Okay, so last year at the head of the pandemic, Governor Justice asked for West Virginia Day of Prayer, and he brought everybody together. We were kind of excluded, of course, as pagans usually are. Come to find out afterwards, I guess we were allowed to do something, but you know what? We did it anyway, and we did amazing with it. We had you come on and do your thing. We had rituals. We had self healing. It was really, people did pulls, card pulls. It really brought us together. The mission was to kind of, get COVID away from us. So now I think that the focus should be more on helping us heal and rebuild.
Right.
So,
and, to grow and to connect as we always do. And also, I think it's a great time for us to pull the community in itself into a position.
yes, absolutely.
Yes. So today we're going to have some presenters. We're going to have some talks. We're going to talk. I'm going to do a little bit of classing because I think pagan prayer gets forgotten in some of the ways that we pray because we pray differently.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm going to be doing at the 3 o'clock hour. Miss Gwendolyn's going to do opening, and we've got the Optimus here. Mm-hmm. And I think he's got his singing bowls to start us off wonderfully. You guys, each stream is going to be different this year. What we found last year was independent streams done better. So as you look in the event, you will see a new stream pop up as we're getting ready to go live.
I think it's a great layout.
Yes.
And we would like to have this every year. Because it is an important part of our practice and our heritage. So I do think it's important for us to have this every year just to remember where we've come from and where we're going.
Well, it does. Plus, I also think it opens up that original question of, do witches pray? Mm-hmm. Do pagans pray? Where, you don't see us doing this big ritual thing. And all that. All right. So it looks like I've got some editing to do here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we don't know specifically about which of the 27 versions this person's talking about. So,
right.
Yeah. Okay, I can't remember it, so I'm going to put them in timeout.
Okay.
There we go. They can go sit in timeout. Guys, we're not going to play the games, the trolling games. I'm going to give the housekeeping rules now. Be nice and quiet in the comments. If you can't agree with what's being said or if you have a different idea, please share that different idea. But that doesn't mean that you bounce into things, okay? Mm-hmm. All right. And, it doesn't mean that our presenters aren't paying attention to you. It may be that they are in the middle of something, and they'll get to you in a minute. Mm-hmm. All right. So, everyone, I'm going to bring on the Optimus and let Lady Gwen and Optimus take this.
Hello. Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you so much for having me on your Pagan Day of Prayer. I wanted to kind of get everybody started with just some things to think about, a mindful minute, and get some good vibes started with our green bowl over here. This green bowl is tuned to the heart chakra, so hopefully you guys can really feel this when we start to sing it. But I want you guys to think about kindness, because the pandemic has really tested us in terms of our kindness, what we are capable of, what we do for other people, reaching out to neighbors, going, making grocery shops for people, all of that. And what I want to say is that kindness is like throwing a pebble. Say you've got a small rock, a small pebble that's rounded, and you throw it in the middle of a really calm pond. You see there's the initial clunk, and then you just see the ripples emanate out from that, and they go and they go and they go until they reach the riverbank, right? We never know where that one act of kindness stops. We might have someone that is really having a crappy day, and we just crack a smile walking down the street. That might actually turn things around for them.
Yes.
And so we never know what a compliment will do, what asking somebody if they need help would do. Actually just reaching out and extending an olive branch of kindness, or just extending kindness, it's huge. So be mindful of that as we think on this. And we'll spend, I'll say 2 minutes. I'll do like a 2 minute, a 1 minute. We'll do 1 minute. I'll set my little timer on here, and we will sing the bowl. Take a deep breath. Feel it in your heart. Open yourself to love, acceptance, forgiveness, and kindness. And as we let that ring to a quiet, let the ripple out. Take one more deep breath. Tap your wrists together and say peace. Peace. Setting the tone for the day. Go throughout your day with some kindness. Think about just smile at somebody today. Call somebody that you haven't heard from for a while. Check up, say, hey, how you surviving? How you doing this pandemic business? You bored? Me too, but we're gonna make it, right? See you on the other side.
It's almost over, right?
It's almost over. We're
almost
getting there.
over.
Vaccines are rolling out. People are the numbers are plateauing. Things are starting to turn around. Weather's getting warmer. We're coming up to a good place.
Yes. Very good. Thank you so much for that.
No problem, Gwen. I'm glad I could do it. I'm glad I could be here. I hope everybody else gets the same level of calm, right?
Yes, we want to carry it on throughout the day.
For sure.
So, all right. Thank you very much.
No problem, Gwen. Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay. Oh, so I love a good singing bowl in the morning.
Well, I love a good singing bowl, a good affirmation, a good morning prayer, to set yourself into tone, of going, you know what? I'm going to take the vibration of today and I'm going to manifest it into what I want, what we need, where we need it at.
Absolutely. Okay, where is this? Okay, so I have a couple of things. Last year, I went full on ritual, and I planned to be outside, but the fire pit currently have a wind advisory, so I don't think it would be a good idea to go out and do that. So maybe this evening, if it dies down a little bit, we can end this by the fire. But in the meantime, I do have a candle for the day. that we are going to light as for healing goes. I have a charcoal disc. If you see a lot of smoke, it's just incense and a charcoal disc at the moment. But I do have some of the herbs that I used last year. The Havan Sangri. Do you know what I'm talking about, Asen?
I don't. See, I use a lot of the local herbs.
Okay. So this is actually herbs from the Middle East, and you know how they always say sage clears out all of the bacteria and stuff in the air. It's not sage, it's this.
Well, see, I think it's both. I think and this is the thing that we've got to realize is we have had practices for hundreds of years. We were nursing before there were nursing. We were doctoring before there were doctoring. I think that every area has different herbs that is being used and that can be used to do the same thing. And I think that's where we get into the problem. So yes, sage does cleansing. This Bellows, what is it again, darling?
Have a sangria.
Have a sangria. That sounds like I need a pitcher and some sliced lemons.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. But, I think it'll do a lovely cleansing job too.
Yes, it does. And well, I have used it on some paranormal experiences situations too. But so it's pretty powerful. But anyway, I have it in my hand and I'm holding it, and I wanted to do kind of a collective blessing, praying before I put it on the charcoal disc and light the candle to start the day. As the wheel turns, we call upon the connection to the universe to bring the energy together to turn to healing. We ask for more blessings to get us through. We ask for peace of mind. We ask for happiness. We understand that there are times when we must endure, but we have all had great losses this past year. And although we understand all things happen for a reason, we ask that our blessings be more than our losses, at least for a little while. Let us enjoy what we have left. You have taught us those lessons. To appreciate our loved ones more, to appreciate what really truly matters in our lives. Whether some of us have been on paths of self-discovery, paths of new business ventures, or just creating new paths for others to follow. We've all grown so much. And we thank you for your teachings and your blessings. You got anything to add, Asen?
No, I think you're doing magically well, my darling, and I am in agreement.
Okay. All right. So to start the day off on this day, March 25th, 2021, day of prayer, as we will it. I'm going to bring this a little bit closer to you. You can see. Heat safe, bro. All right, as we will it, so may it be.
So may it be.
Okay. Moment of silence. Okay. Whew. I got to set that off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, the candle, I'm actually going to put lavender oil on it.
Mm.
I think lavender is good for healing, and it'll be a good thing for today.
Yep. You know what's interesting about lavender oil is, and I don't know, I've not read this anywhere. My grandma used to call it the nun's oil
Mm,
because it was always seen as the holy oil.
that'll be good. Ready? For those we've lost, whoa, it went out. For those we've lost, and for those who still need healing, may we join together for them today. Oh.
Just use the sacred Bic.
Ugh.
I don't know where we got into this. We have to light by wood stick. There you go.
Ta-da! Magic.
There is a reason that all my altars show a sacred Bic in them. It is a wand of fire.
Oh, I definitely got I got everything happening over here.
Yes. All right. What's next, my dear?
Well, a quick rundown of events today. So, I know we advertised Tommy, artist, would be here at noon. He is unable to, but I have a couple prayer books that I'll go through and I'll find some prayers from that to kind of take on that Christio-pagan, aspect that we're so welcoming to.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll do some other things. What was it you had in mind for them?
Well, I was thinking, since, I think that the high noon is a great time to talk about devotion.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the longer periods of things. And I also thought that we could talk about the journey of the hermit that we've been under for probably the past year.
Yes.
So why don't we talk about that?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'll be in at 3. And that is when we'll talk about the bay leaf ritual of prayers and kind of go over a little bit of what I normally do in the mornings. I'll wait and do it till 3 for the cauldron list.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yes.
And then at 6 p.m., Miss Byron Ballard will be joining us, and she has definitely got something to say about pagans and prayers as well. So, so we're really excited. Always love to hear from Miss Byron, and she unfortunately had to write prayers for the dead, and so she's been reading that at rituals, events, and occasionally if somebody just asked her to, for various situations, anywhere from father passing, somebody in the community passing, whatever. She lended her prayers for the dead. And then at 7, we have Miss Kalina Jones from Mid-Ohio Valley Pagans coming in. Yes, she did a wonderful heart healing ritual last year.
Right.
And she's the one that created our artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Not this background. This was done by the amazing Joe.
Yeah, so this is by Mystic Computers, your emceeing host today.
Yes.
Yes.
So, but the whole Pagans Pray Too thing, that's all Kalina.
Yes.
So and then we'll finish it off this evening. Like I said, hopefully the wind advisory will die down and we can finish off the day around the fire. So
Right.
that's my goal.
Well, and we might need to do a little appeasing to the wind spirits.
Mm.
But we are in that wind of change. It is the end of March. We are, it came in kind of lammy, so we may go out a lot, like possibly, I don't know, it might end up being a little bit liony.
All right.
All right. So we will see you at noon. May you take this day and do much with it, learn much with it. If you join us at noon, let's have fun with this. Good evening from Australia.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be working through your night hours, Australia. So hopefully you'll be able to join us. This will be available on the Rowan Temple of Light's YouTube channel. If you would like to come back and use it, take any of the information from it, please like, share, and subscribe to the channels you're watching it on. And if you have a prayer or a ritual you would like to share, feel free to leave it in the comments of the videos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that way it'll be with the videos that we're speaking of. So if someone else comes in to view it, they can see where you're referencing to.
Right. So just real quick before we sign off, can you tell them the significance of why we're doing it on the every 3 hours?
Yes, we're doing it on the holy hours. The holy hours are 9, 12, 3, and 6. And then you would continue on if you were doing a longer version to do 9 p.m., midnight, 3 a.m., 6 a.m. The alternative to this is dusk and dawn. The dawn of the day and the dusk of the day. I hit the dusk of the day the most often, but the dawn of the day is a very powerful working time too. But we thought you guys would do better if we weren't waking you up at 3 a.m. with Facebook notifications that we've gone live. So
Right.
we're going to do the solar holy hours.
Yeah. Yes, and just as we build up energy and stuff at 9. It's just how we are. You get up, you get motivated for the day, and then about noontime you're kind of sluggish, kind of like that too with your energy. So we'll give you another boost of energy at noon.
Yes, but
You
also
see our smiling faces.
Right. But if you're doing a devotion and let's say you are really working hard, you might want to incorporate that into your practice of using the holy hours, especially if you're not good at calculating planetary hours or astrological hours. That can get a little complicated.
All right. Thank you very much for explaining that, because I thought that would be a good lesson for
It is.
us to
And,
leave out
and
on.
we hope to share information and learning in different styles.
Okay. All right, you all. We will see you at noon. Thank you for joining us.
Bye, y'all. We'll be back in a little bit.
All right.